Welcome to Paducah View. I'm Public Information Officer Pam Spencer. This is the perfect time of year to plant trees before the winter. But before you plant a tree, please think about where you are planting it. Is it on the public right-of-way? Is it near a utility line? Tree Advisory Board Chairman Henry Barbour is here to give us pointers and tell us about Chapter 118 in the Paducah Code of Ordinances.
When people want to plant a tree, they need to think about where they're going to plant it and what kind of tree it'll be, especially in the case of where it'll be, what kind of material is underground or overhead, what kind of shading do they need, perhaps on hard surfaces like driveways or sidewalks. And then comes the question about, is it on city land? And if it is, then the vegetation ordinance applies to that, and it will require a permit that is available at the Parks Department office. If it's not on city land, it's on their own land, they need to consider the size of the tree, whether it's for aesthetic reasons or for shade. And especially in terms of shade, it's very beneficial to put your deciduous trees on the south and west side where you'll get the winter sun when they drop their leaves, and put conifers on the north and east side to help break that winter wind. There is a good list on the city website of trees to plant in Paducah, and in fact it contains 96 different entries, not separate species. Many of them are cultivars or varieties, but from that they are broken down into small trees, medium size, and large. The small trees can be planted within about 20 feet of overhead lines. The rest need to be further away. The large trees are the oaks and maples that we're accustomed to seeing throughout the city. The medium size would be your redbuds, dogwoods, and that kind of thing. The small ones may be Japanese maple and red buckeye, trees of that kind. Those would be the kinds of trees that people would select from. So look at the list, see if there's something there you like, talk to your nurseryman about maybe getting a special one that they don't have regularly but is available. The best way to plant a tree is to get a mindset that says roots are most important. Never mind the top. Look for the roots, because without good roots, the top will not live. So buy a tree that has a lot of root for the amount of top that it has on it. Now, the hole that you dig has to be 3 feet across, the size of my granddaughter's hula hoop. That's how big it needs to be. Not deep. It only needs to be about a foot deep, but the whole 3 feet needs to be excavated. Then set the root ball, and assuming it's a ball and burlap tree, on the middle of the hole there, and pull off any twine, burlap, roll the burlap down, make sure there's no wires or anything wrapped around the trunk of that tree before you start backfilling. If any roots are exposed, spread them out and put some of that fill dirt back around them. Spread them out like the spokes of a wheel if you can, because the more those roots can be in contact with the regular soil that that tree is going to grow in, the better that tree will grow. And start to fill back in that ground, that soil back in around that tree. It does not need fertilizer. It does not need any kind of organic amendment. It needs exactly the same kind of soil it's expected to grow in. If that filled soil has something too good in it, the tree won't want to get out of that soil, and you'll have a root mass that doesn't reach out and make the tree stable. Fill back in with water and soil to get the air pockets out and get it leveled with the ground. Then we come to the mulch situation. Mulch can be 2 or 3 inches deep across that 3-foot circle, and it's suitable to put a weed barrier down as well, but keep all of that several inches away from the trunk of the tree. To keep the mulch away from the trunk of the tree, and certainly the weed barrier. The reason for that is that if it's mulched all the way to the tree, mice can burrow under there and chew the bark off the base of that tree and kill it just as quick as a string weed eater can kill it in the summertime. So keep the base of that tree exposed. Then with the mulch down, we come to the point where the tree has been established and it's there, and the only thing left now is to figure that this is your baby. You're going to have to take care of it next year, especially during the summertime when it gets dry. It has not had a chance to put roots out very far. It will need an inch of water a week. Now, how much is an inch of water on a 3-foot circle? I figured it out. It's 4.5 gallons a week. That's 2 bucketfuls slowly put onto that area each week, and that will soak the ground down about 6 inches deep.
For more information about the proper planting of trees and the recommended tree types, just type the word tree in the search box of paducahky.gov. The information is posted under the Tree Advisory Board webpage. Thank you for watching Paducah View.